I'm about to put you on to what has really, really helped me, okay? So the elephant in the room that I want to address is the topic of burnout. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If you're new, welcome to Erica Loves Cameras. I am your content bestie, and we're just gonna get straight to the point. Right now, the thing is, I want to talk about burnout. Let's talk about burnout because it's definitely a real thing, okay? So the first thing, or the first piece of advice that I could give you as a content creator of 8 years, I've definitely experienced burnout. This has not been something that's been a total cakewalk, and it never will be, to be honest. Anything that you put a lot of great effort into, you're bound to run into hiccups along the way, but that's what also makes the journey beautiful. So I'm not gonna complain about the burnout sessions that I've had, because they've taught me, now in hindsight, I can see that they've taught me a lot about keeping a pace, keeping a good routine, keeping a good schedule to keep me organized. So these are just some simple tips that I feel like will help you, especially if you're just like me and you're just now starting your YouTube channel, and we're halfway through the month. So you're probably feeling like that drag and that, oh my goodness, like I've been really exerting myself. That's a good thing. That means you're exercising your creative muscles, and we want to keep leveraging the energy that we need to finish the rest of this month, because it's January 15th. We still have the rest of the month to go. And in this next half of the month, we want to be energized. We want to be like really in tune and focus on what we want to do in order to reach our goals for the start of the year. So if you are a small content creator and you're kind of stuck and you have like, you've hit a creative wall, or you kind of just looking around YouTube, like everybody's posting about the same thing. Nothing is adding up to what I want to post. This isn't really my thing. You know, you kind of just don't know where to go. You started with this momentum and now you're just kind of hitting a plateau or a wall. This is the first piece of advice that I would give you, is to slow down and pace yourself. There's a lot of information flooding into YouTube about post every day and post about this. Make this your title. You better do your thumbnail. Like, it's so many things coming at us. And I'm just the type of person, and this is just me. Comment below if you can relate to this. I'm just the type of person that if you put too much information out in front of me, I miss all of it. Like, I just can't. I'm not able. But something that I've learned to do, because I've been a content creator for a number of years on different platforms, I've learned to just really sit down, look at my day. A realistic day in my life looks like this to that. Once I get a clear view of what my day looks like, I'll go back in and plug in, oh, okay, I got 30 minutes here. I have an hour there. And if it means I can't post every single day, that's okay. Now, you're going to hear me say that and then compare other videos that you've probably seen in your mind. Like, you can compare in your mind the videos that you've seen where they're like, no, you have to post every day, every second of the day, and get your niche and do this, do that, do. That's fine. If you can do that, kudos to you. I have no problem with that. I've tried that method. It didn't work for me. So I'm only speaking from experience. So if that's relatable, let me know. Or how do you keep up with the good content schedule? Do you have a content schedule? Let me know that down below as well. But that's just what works for Erica. Erica is already a scatterbrain. I have creative and deep thoughts all the time. So when too much information is coming in, I have to quiet that noise and really say, okay, what can Erica do? What can I do with the information that I was given and apply it to what I'm trying to accomplish on my platform? That's how I filter through all the noise that we get on social media and YouTube. Now, if your goal, just like mine, is to get monetized on YouTube, these are also some tips that are going to help you do that while also avoiding burnout. Because we do want to get monetized, we do want to build a community, and we do want to create content and like get paid for our passion. But we do not want to do it at the expense of our mental health, of our physical strength, of our creative ability. Like, we want to have fun with this. Now, it's going to take a lot of hard work and dedication, of course, because we're building. You need energy and you need confidence and you need strength in order to build something from the ground up. So let's not view this as like a cakewalk type situation, because it's absolutely not. I've been creating content for over 8 years, if not 8 years, and I've been a photographer for even longer. So I know exactly what it takes to get a video or a picture to go live anyway. It's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes to get that approach, or to get that, not approach, I should say, or to get the final product of what you're trying to create. There's a lot that goes on. So number one is to stay organized. Like we said, create a simple schedule. Stay organized. If your day is you work a 9 to 5 and you're a family person, or maybe you're a single person and you have a full-time job, but you just so happen to love to create content, like you love content creation or photography, and you want to start your YouTube channel, well, you're going to have to really sit down, even if it's using your work break. Sometimes people get an hour if they work 9 to 5. Sometimes you get 30 minutes, whatever your duration is of work and the break times that you have. That's an opportunity. Sit in your car and record a video, or edit a video that you recorded the day before, or if you don't work a 9 to 5, but you're, you work, you have a family, you have other responsibilities, and life is just lifing, but you still want to create content. Sit down and really look at each day and block out just 30 minutes of your week. This isn't something that you have to arrange your life to do. You should create content around your life. It should never be the other way around, because this is something that we love to do. We don't want to do it at the expense of spending time with our families and, getting our self-care in, and, you're important too. So these are the kinds of things that I wanted to see, like when I would go look for content creators. Like, I want to see a more realistic side of what we're talking about right now. I don't see that being done. So I'm hoping that this resonates with you in any kind of way, because we really do have to pour into ourselves before we pour into any other platform or any type of content that we want to create. So get organized, set a simple schedule, and pace yourself. You have to pace yourself, my friend, because you got a lot going on. You wear a lot of different hats, and this is something that you love to do. So let your passion work for you. But until we get to that point, we have to work for our passion. You have to work around your schedule. You have to work with what you have. So definitely sit down and really analyze what you can do, and don't get upset at yourself if you can't realistically do as much as these other content creators that you see posting just about every day, all hours of the day. That can wait. If your time right now only allows you to post every other day, post every other day. It's okay. If you want to just post every single day, then you're going to have to dedicate yourself to finding those time blocks to do that. And also do it with an open mind, because content isn't, as you know, it's not always going to come out the way we visualize it. Sometimes we get the idea in our head and we try to bring it to life. It doesn't go to plan. Time just ran out, and then you feel discouraged. So be realistic. People are encouraging you to, like, at least on videos that I've seen, like, do at least 20-minute videos. Well, you may not have 20 minutes. It's okay. If you have 5 to 10, do 5 to 10 minutes. And you can still add just as much value as somebody who spends 20 hours on a video. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but you get the point. So just do what you can, use what you have, and manage your time wisely. It's going to help you so much to avoid this thing called burnout, because it's definitely a real thing. And also, before we end this video, there is one more thing that I want to address, my friend, because this is very important. You have to celebrate the small wins. Don't underestimate, even if it is just one like on one video, or even if it is just one comment on one video. Your first like and your first comment, your first video, those are all wins that you cannot discount yourself for. Like, you have to give yourself a lot of grace and a huge round of applause, okay? Because I know how scary that first step probably was for you, because I was there. On January 1st, when I uploaded my first video, and hours later it only had like maybe 2 views, I was thinking like, oh my gosh, this is insane. Like, what am I doing? But I blocked out that thought and I just kept with it. Day 2 came, same thing. Maybe 2 or 3 views on that one. Blocked out the thought of, what am I doing? This is crazy. Nobody nobody's gonna watch my video, nobody's liking it, oh my goodness, blocked it out, kept going. A week into uploading videos, the numbers started to go up and up. Now, I'm not a huge platform, I'm brand new, but just to see the growth from my very first upload to even just now, halfway through the month, it's insane the amount of love and comments and likes and just views that have come just from that one upload, just because I just decided to try. You deciding to try is a huge step, and I don't want you to overlook that, because that one time you tried something is going to turn into something so beautiful. Like, you cannot see the end product unless you see it all the way through. So that's all I'm trying to basically say. You have to see this thing through. If you're still halfway through the month and you haven't uploaded your first video, do not feel like you're far behind, because you're not. There's still a whole year ahead of us. There's still the rest of this month ahead of us. You have time. And if you block out those time blocks throughout your week, like we discussed earlier in the video, and you really sit down and be intentional about, okay, I can upload, I have the time in my daily schedule to upload a 10-minute video. It'll take me about 30-45 minutes to record and edit and upload. If that's the time block that you have, set that intention, set that time aside, have your keynotes ready for you to go off of so that you have a clear idea of what you want to discuss, and then hit upload. And you would be amazed that down the line, even if it is just a week or so later, how your views go from no views to whatever they're going to turn into, because you took the time and the effort to try. So just try. And don't be afraid to switch things up sometimes. Like, I'm still finding my footing. I know the kind of content creator I am on other platforms like Instagram and TikTok and whatever other platforms. But YouTube is a new territory for me. So I'm having fun while also learning exactly what my style of content is becoming. So don't feel like you have to have it all the way together. People just want to see people. People just want to feel related to. People just want to feel like they have somebody to converse with. Like right now, I just feel like this is us talking. This is just your content bestie telling you that you can celebrate the small wins. You can work up the nerve to just try. There's nothing wrong with trial and error. You're going to have videos that you cringe at, and then you're going to look back and laugh, and that's fine. I do it all the time. It's refreshing. It helps me, and it just takes the seriousness out of what we're trying to do. Yes, we do want to get monetized on YouTube, because YouTube is wanting to monetize us as small creators. That's a beautiful thing. But more than that, at least for me, I want to build a platform that's user-friendly for people to come visit my channel, get some resources or some tools and tips to help them become a better content creator. To me, that makes a bigger impact than a check from YouTube. Now, if YouTube wants to pay me a check to do that, even better. But you have to remember why you started this thing. When you start to feel like discouraged and just not motivated, you have to remember, like, you started this because it's your passion. This is something that you love to do. Like, you can do this in your sleep, and you want to get paid to do it. You want to take care of your family. You want to have another source of income doing something that you love. Or maybe you just want a different career. You want a different lifestyle, a different way of life, rather than clocking into a 9-to-5. This is a good avenue to do it. You just have to get out there. You have to get out of your head and get out here into this screen and just share some value, share your love, share your passion, share your creativity. Like, I'm all for that. And it's such a amazing thing to think that you can visualize something in your mind, and then when you act on it, see what happens. It's just an interesting thing to me. And I know you have ideas in your mind. I know you can see yourself being this content creator and living this lifestyle that you visualize when you watch other YouTube videos. That can literally be you. You can be the person that someone ordinary like me watches and goes, oh my goodness, that is one of my favorite content creators. Like, I want to do that. Like, make somebody else say the same thing about you that you say about other content creators that you just admire. We all have them. We all have our favorites. Be somebody's favorite. You never know unless you try. So I'm going to leave you guys with that thought. That's my little spiel for today. And again, if you are new, welcome to Erica Loves Cameras. I'm so happy that you found my channel. And I always like to leave my videos with this positive message, which is I hope something made you smile today. And if you haven't smiled yet, I hope that you get the opportunity to smile before you go to sleep tonight. Thank y'all so much. Please comment down below what your channel is, what you're working on, any questions you have, or any topics you think that we should discuss. I am here for you. I'm your content bestie, and we're going to do this content thing and do it the right way and do it at our pace. So the takeaway is get organized and get clear about what you want to do so that you can avoid burnout. And let's just have fun with this. YouTube can be so fun, and it can just be so many beautiful things that we can't even imagine yet. But let's just start with that. Let's just start with getting organized and having a clear view of why we're doing this in the first place. So I love you guys, and I will see y'all on the next video. Bye.